What is going on? This is What a Horrible Night for a Podcast. I'm Connor.
I'm Ben.
And today we have pizza and water.
Not sponsored by Domino's, but
Definitely not, but we could be.
we will bow to a sponsor.
If Domino's wants to hook us up with free pizza, which they occasionally hook me up with free pizza because I'm there a lot.
Yeah.
But if they want to.
Yeah, if Domino's, if one of your boys are watching, get in contact with whoever the CEO is of Domino's, and we'll take care of your YouTube stuff.
I will
promise.
gladly sport a Domino's poster or flag behind us.
I'll get Domino's tattooed on my face if it makes Domino's for free for the rest of my life. Domino's isn't even that good, but if you tallied up how much money I spend a year in Domino's,
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I mean, it's more for you than it is for me, but
Which is terrible. I hate that.
what is it? 2 times a week? 3 times a week?
Yeah, because we work right next door to one. That's literally like all the food there is. I'm too lazy to bring my own lunch.
That's fair.
Today I couldn't take a lunch at work, so I had to eat my pizza on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Get some good swallow sounds in for us. Get a little,
Oh, I will. Yeah.
get some of that action.
This is gonna be a disgusting ASMR episode.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway, what are we doing today, Ben?
we're what? This is episode 14. This is episode. I gotta.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
I'll handshake to that. Episode 14. 14. We're in high school now. Look at that.
Yeah. Freshman year.
We're freshman year, the worst year, but we made it. We're in high school. So for 14, and maybe 15, depending on how many of these we can squeeze into one episode.
I came up with the brilliant idea last night of doing Florida Man stories, and if people at home aren't familiar with what Florida Man stories are,
Yeah, give us a taste.
so if you go into Google right now and search Florida Man and then hit news on Google, you will find the most entertaining news headlines of your entire life. Stop watching this right now and go to Google and look up Florida Man and hit news, and then come back.
We could save a lot of time with this podcast by just telling people things they should Google instead of
Go do it
doing it
yourself.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, so now it's a thing, Florida Man stories. So we wanted to r/Florida Man, and we found some stories there. I went ahead and looked up Florida Man and found a whole bunch of fun stories with a whole bunch of fun headlines.
Me too.
And yeah, so let's get going.
All right, who wants to go first? You want to
I'll
go first?
I'll go first.
All right, go first.
All right, so the first one I have isn't even a Florida man. All right, so the headlines.
Well, then why include it?
it's Florida woman.
Oh,
tries
I see.
Florida woman tries to scam $600 lottery winner by telling him he only won $5. But here's the catch: the winner was an agent working for the Florida State Lottery Commission Security Division. So what happened?
Yeah, you gotta give me. Wait, what?
Right.
Yeah.
So I read the news story a little bit, and it goes as followed.
Okay. Enlighten, because it sounds intriguing.
So a guy walks into a convenience store,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes, I got this lottery ticket. I want to see if I won anything.
Mm-hmm.
Cashier scans it. Comes up at the screen. This dude won $600, and she goes, "Oh, you only won $5." She pulls out a $5 from her purse, gives it to the guy, says, "Here you go."
Oh, so she can pocket the $5.95.
Exactly.
I see.
But what happened?
Bitch.
Yeah, but what happened is that the guy that walked in with the ticket was undercover for the lottery.
So he was like a cop.
Yeah, and then a few minutes later they arrest her.
Damn, if that's not just desserts, I don't know what is.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So so she committed a felony for
$5 goddamn dollars.
Yeah,
She lost $5.
She lost $5.
She paid somebody $5 to commit a felony.
Yeah. It's not the $5.95 is not worth it.
No. I didn't think scratchers worked like that, where you could cash it in. It's like, oh, you won $600, and you just get,
Some of them have barcodes on them, you can scan them, or like Mega Millions and stuff like that. Like you scan them too.
Oh, I know, but I
Yeah.
didn't think like so if you could get scratchers at like jackpots like 10 grand. I didn't think the store would just dish out 10 grand to you.
So there's a limit.
Unless I misheard what you.
Because I used to be obsessed with lottery tickets when I was a little kid. I only won like $2.
Well, that's a good thing you stopped.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I was a little kid.
I've only bought one lottery ticket as an adult. Actually, no, 2, and I lost both times.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I did the same thing, so it's all right.
Yep. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's a limit on how much like convenience stores can like give out, and then after like $1,000 or something like that. I think it depends on the scratch off, and you have to write it in, or you go to the place and they give you your 10 grand or whatever.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought you had to go to the place or something.
But for like $600 they can give you it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. I didn't know that.
Now you know.
All right. First one I got. Florida man, along with his 2 friends, rob a drugstore with make out with $320,000 in pills. And $320,000 worth of pills.
6 digits.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that's a lot of pills.
Yeah.
And in this, they took the proper precautions of wearing like surgical gloves and stuff so that they didn't leave prints. But they were tossing out empty pill bottles out of the window of the getaway car, presumably putting in like big Ziploc bags or something like that, just so they could save room. Out the window of their car, which cops then used to follow like breadcrumbs to their front door.
That's
you know
awesome.
how many pill bottles you got to throw out of a car so that people could follow it that easily?
A lot. But if you got 6 figures worth of pills, it's a lot of pills. You got a lot to throw out of a car.
That's a lot of pills. 320,000. Like, I mean, it's funny enough with the
holy crap.
With the if they follow them back with a bottle of pills, but that's so many. That's so many pills. God, what if it was just like Tylenol or something? It wasn't even something good. That's like $2 a bottle.
Yeah.
It's 160,000 bottles of Tylenol. They're gonna sell on the black market for like a fraction of a penny per pill.
All right.
Doofuses.
Teen Florida man hacks his high school and emails everyone urgent announcement saying mandatory penis inspections are in accordance with Florida Penal Code 69.
All right, real quick, look what the next article was on mine.
We had the same one.
That's funny.
I just thought that was funny.
That was so good. Like we've said time and time again.
Yeah.
Penal
Code 69.
Power moves.
Power move.
You want a power move? If you want to demonstrate your that's how you demonstrate being an alpha male, I would say. Not
an urgent email.
Not being a like a
penal
chat or anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's alpha male. If you can coerce all of your classmates to give all their penis sizes so that you have a graph of all your classmates' penis size, like that South Park episode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's ever gonna fuck with you because you could just be like, because if you bully, Aiden or whatever, the kid that did it,
Aiden.
You bully Aiden, and then Aiden's gonna drop all of Luke's his penis size and tell everybody he's got a 3-inch dick because Luke thought that was required of the school.
All right.
Then again, for Luke, if you're that dumb to buy into something like that, what the fuck's wrong with you, Luke?
All right.
Anyway, this is my turn.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
yeah.
same one.
Okay, my bad.
Florida man caught illegally feeding a wild alligator and then resists arrest. He's a good boy and he loves bagels, he says.
I think I saw that one. He's a good boy.
He's a good
bagel.
He loves his bagels.
I can imagine like the alligator being like vegan or something like that and like only eats bagels. Yeah. No, I'm just past eating all those. the swans and stuff and whatever else alligators eat.
Could you imagine
I want a simple life where I eat
this man
bagels.
kicking and screaming in the arms of a police officer? Like,
He's a good boy.
No, I just want to feed him. He's not gonna get food any other way.
He only eats bagels.
He loves his bagels. How's he gonna get bagels if not for me?
Want to know if the alligator has a name? Probably not.
Dante the alligator.
Dante the bagel-loving alligator.
So there's this place in Florida, because again, of course, it's in Florida, called Gatorland, and I went there when I was probably like 12, and they just have like alligators and a couple other like tortoises and like it's kind of like real reptiles, but like times 10.
Yep.
And they have this alligator there. I don't know for certain if it's the biggest alligator in the world, but the thing, I'm not shitting you, is like 18 feet long. It is massive. It is horrifying to look at. Like this bitch
was it alive?
It was alive.
All right.
It was fucking huge. It was terrifying.
Goddamn.
Yeah, it's illegal to feed wild alligators.
Oh,
especially if you're feeding them just food.
Because it's kind of like the same thing with like don't feed like wild animals because like then they'll keep coming.
Come
you
back.
know? Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
that's true.
I mean, Florida's got a gator problem. So.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want gators on your front step.
No,
a
but
deer is one
apparently,
thing, but
apparently this one does.
Yep. Yeah, look at that. Hold on. Look at him. All right, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna have you read one of the words in here because I've never seen it before. Florida man attacked and killed by pet.
I had that on mine. I don't know how to pronounce it. Wait, let me say it again. Cassowaries? I don't know.
Right,
if that's how it's spelled. I don't know if that's
Florida
how you
man
pronounce it.
attacked and killed by pet cassowaries becomes the first human killed by the species since 1928, and there's a picture and it basically kind of looks like an emu. So this thing,
Yeah, it looked like an ostrich or something.
Yeah, this thing was run down by a freaking roadrunner.
Dude, what the fuck was I just gonna say? Either you got some serious beef with this bird. Either this is a very hostile bird, or you fucked with this bird one too many times and clawed your face off. I mean, look at the fucking talons on that thing. We're gonna have to put a picture of it up in post.
Because I figured I had to do that.
I can definitely. I'm surprised it went 100. What was it? What year? What was the list?
This was a year ago.
1926. So I'm surprised it went 95 goddamn years without killing another person. That thing.
Yeah.
One gets slashed to the chest and you're gone.
This thing went meep meep and just ran this motherfucker over.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he was trying. Maybe his owner was trying to shove some dynamite in him or something like that.
All right. Here you go. Ahead.
Okay. All right. Next up, Florida man arrested for having sex with a stuffed Olaf Snowman inside a Target.
Yeah, not surprised. Someone had to do it. Had to be one of us.
Yeah. I guess so.
That guy picked the short straw.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine if I was walking through Target. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just making my way over to.
You're walking down the aisle and you walk past an aisle, then you back up and you go, huh?
You just hear kind of like a thumping sound or something, like with a little squish to it, and
it's like you want to build another snowman.
Yep. These poor people too. Like they have the mug shots of these people.
Oh man, that's so much meth.
If we're feeling up to it, well, to put the pictures in post of the mug shots of these people. But I'm not trying to make fun of people for how they look. But dude, you'd have to do some serious convincing for me to not believe that this person wasn't like fucked up on meth.
Absolutely.
No sane person fucks a stuffed animal inside a Target. Could you imagine being a little kid and just going down to get Olaf?
Yeah. Oh, I just want the Olaf. Oh,
yeah.
That's the dollar. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's therapy from age 7 from there on out.
Yeah.
At least it would be for me. If I saw a meth head's dick in a Target.
Inside Olaf. Oh, poor
inside Olaf.
Yeah. All right. Florida woman says it's too hot inside squad car after being arrested for allegedly leaving child in hot car.
So she got arrested for leaving her kid in a hot car.
Yeah, and
got
then,
put into a cop
hot
car,
yeah,
which
yeah.
was, I would imagine,
hot.
Yeah, it was probably air conditioned, but it wasn't wasn't cold enough to her liking.
Yep, and she complained.
Yeah, and this bitch complained. Fuck you. You suck. You're the reason I hate people like that.
Right, I will save that one, Ben. But so
this one was kind of a cheat because I had 9 of them on the same picture.
yeah, no, not all of them are really good, but
no,
there's a few.
I took
there's
a
few.
I just
Yeah,
went
yeah,
through,
yeah. Read a few off. So Ben, there's like I don't know if you want to like explain it.
No, it's just
yeah,
like
not,
it's like a compilation of them.
Yeah, okay.
Some of these are pretty good. Florida man bitten by a shark, punched by a monkey twice, struck by lightning, and then bit by a snake.
All in one day, probably.
I think it was all at once.
But
I think it was all at once.
God said no.
He was getting attacked by nature, and then God was like,
"Yeah,
I don't want this man to suffer, so I might as well
try to kill him."
Did
he live? Do we know?
There's a picture of him in a hospital bed, and he's looking all right. So, bitten by a shark, punched by a monkey twice, and then bitten by a snake, and then struck by lightning.
I want to know like where he was, like in the world.
Yeah, dude, where do you live? I'm not fucking going there.
Where there was a shark, a monkey, and a snake, and lightning all at the same place at the same time.
Poor guy though, that probably sucks. I hope he's doing all right.
All right, what do I got? Okay, I like this one.
Okay.
It's a mouthful. Florida man breaks into house, eats salad, masturbates, plays with toy helicopter.
I think I have that.
I like that one.
Could you imagine? Imagine being a parent. You put your kid to bed.
Yeah.
Right? You go to bed.
This dude breaks into house, eats an entire salad, wanks one out, helicopter time.
Imagine just waking up thinking like, what is Caitlin doing up again?
Yeah.
I thought I put her to bed an hour ago.
Yeah.
And then you get up and there's a naked guy sitting there covered in lettuce playing with a toy helicopter. covered in lettuce that's stuck to him by the cum.
Good lord.
I'd be horrified, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
At least you know he's not armed.
I guess, I mean...
Probably. I mean,
no.
it's not like he's hiding a gun in his bum.
He's got a futon! Or crouton, not a futon.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, what's he going to do? Throw a crouton at it? Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like he has a concealed knife in his,
He might. I don't know, man. Crazier things have happened.
That's true.
Did you know that there was one guy that got bitten by a shark, struck by lightning, and punched by a monkey, and bit by a snake?
Believe it or not. I don't know if.
Yeah,
actually, Florida man accused of killing neo-Nazi roommates for disrespecting Islam.
No, wait. Doesn't it say more about?
That's all this says.
Oh yeah, so he was a neo-Nazi, but then like converted to Islam. Oh, maybe I saw a different.
Oh, was it?
Maybe I saw a different one. So he was a neo-Nazi, then converted to Islam, and then killed his roommate for blasphemy.
Oh,
that's the one I saw. Maybe that's a different one.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So that's creative.
Mm-hmm.
It's innovative. I'll give you that. Innovative.
Yeah. This one's kind of sad. Florida man has greyhound training license suspended after 12 greyhounds test positive for cocaine. Go dogs, go! Speedy dogs, go!
I didn't think you could do that. Like, I thought that would have just killed a dog. I would have thought that would have like just fried their brain.
I don't know.
Giving a dog cocaine. How much of a piece of shit do you have to be to give a dog drugs like that?
Yeah, this dude tried to like give like these dogs like power ups.
Yeah.
I had a great greyhound once.
Did you?
It was actually a famous racer. And he would do laps around our house at like Mach 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's dope.
Like unsolicited, would just all of a sudden just go, hero, hero.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And then he got hit by a car. Anyway,
he could run fast, but he couldn't outrun the car, could he?
No, I couldn't.
It's fast, but not that fast.
All right, so I was telling Ben about this one before. This one's it's sad, but this one's awesome. So Florida man faked his own murder using a gun and a weather balloon. So I've seen this one before. So what happened was that this dude, for whatever reason, he showed no signs of depression or anything. Just goes out to a field, doesn't tell anybody he's going, ties a gun to a weather balloon, shoots himself in the head, and as he dies, lets go of the gun, and the weather balloon shoots up, and then this dude's dead on the ground with a bullet in his head, and police are like, it's a murder. This dude faked his own murder. And then they find the
because
gun.
the weather balloon
took the gun away.
Took the gun.
Yeah. Genius. No suicide note, no nothing.
That's really strange.
Yeah. But it's
that's
incredible
really
story.
badass, but I mean not badass, but
yeah.
I mean, on that same topic, have you ever heard the conspiracy that, you know who Andy Kaufman is?
Heard the name, forget who he is.
He was a comedian in the late 70s, early 80s. He was on that show Taxi and stuff with Danny DeVito. And there's a whole conspiracy that he faked his death.
Oh, really?
Because he had said apparently time and time before that, because he was like the original Eric Andre kind of thing of just anti-humor, like just was a comic just to fuck with people kind of thing. And he died in the early mid 80s, I think like 83, because he had lung cancer, but a lot of people legitimately believe I think Danny DeVito was one of the people because he was good friends with him. I think he's fully convinced that he's still alive.
Was that the thing where there was a movie about it, and then with
Jim Carrey.
And then a couple years ago there was a documentary about the movie.
Yeah, because Jim Carrey became an asshole during the
filming
of that movie.
You wouldn't drop the act.
You wouldn't drop the.
I remember now. I've seen the end of that movie, but I've seen the documentary.
It's a fascinating story, but yeah, it's a lot. There's a handful of people that legitimately think even though he died almost 40 years ago, and people legitimately still think that he's still around. He's somewhere. That he faked his death, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, Florida man sits on a gun, shoots himself in the groin.
There's a lot of Florida man shot himself in the dick stories.
There's a lot. You could have looked at Florida man dick, and they all would have been like, Florida man shoots himself in the dick.
Yeah.
Florida man gets shot in the dick by a horse, or something stupid like that.
Yeah. Common occurrence apparently.
How dense you gotta be to sit on a fucking gun?
I don't know.
You know?
Yeah. I don't think people
it doesn't even specify accidentally, so one could assume that he just well, I guess I don't have a pillow, so this is the next best thing.
You see, on Lively, people are idiots with guns, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see it all the time. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, those things kill people.
Mm-hmm.
In case you forgot. Yeah. All right. This one's fun. Florida man thought he stole opioids. Got laxatives instead. Oh shit. Yeah.
Well, it obviously was illegally, right? There's no way
he stole legally. Yeah, no.
He stole it. I missed the point that he stole it.
He stole it. Yeah.
I thought it was he bought it and somebody was like, "Yep, this is it. This is the opioids." Yep. He was like, "Are you sure?" He's "Yeah." He's like, "I eat a lot of fiber, so I don't need the laxatives.
Mm-hmm.
I do need the opioids, though."
Yeah.
And
this dude thought he was gonna have a fun night, ended up having a fun night.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
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 What do you got?
Having a fun night in a completely different sense, but
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
All right, next up. Florida man arrested for fondling himself at the community pool, and in turn blames the invisible lesbians.
Curse those invisible lesbians, man. Get me every time.
Why? What? The part that like confuses me is like why did he have to say that they were lesbians? He could. Why did? I mean, it's fucking. This guy's an idiot. I'm not saying, but like, why didn't he just say it was a woman?
Again, he was probably on meth, and when you're on meth, details like those matter, man.
That's true.
I'm just taking a guess.
Making your story seem that much more far gone certainly makes a difference.
Yep.
Fondling himself with the community, blamed the invisible lesbians. These all have to be drugs.
Most of them.
There's no way.
This next one is definitely drugs. Okay. Ready? Florida man in a shirt that says no serious. Oh no, he goes. The shirt says, "Who needs drugs?" And then in smaller print under it, there's a picture. It says, "No, seriously, I have drugs." So, Florida man in that shirt arrested for possession of drugs. He wasn't kidding. And it was definitely drugs.
I mean, if you're going to do something illegal, you might as well be honest about it.
Sure.
You might get a shorter sentence. I suppose.
I
guess.
Yeah.
When in doubt, tell the truth. That's the moral lesson. That's the moral lesson for this.
Stick it on your shirt, man.
Just don't lie. How about that? Okay.
I like this next one.
Florida man, or actually, Florida pastor, doesn't get why atheists aren't registered in the same vein as sex offenders. Yeah, it's what the fuck? What do you mean?
That was a legitimate cough. But,
I thought
but I mean, like, it had a double meaning. I was clearing my throat and I was
scoffing at the
at the absurdity. Florida.
I'm sorry, I don't have to tell everybody what my.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not an obnoxious fuck like you presumably are.
Yeah. All right, I just want to read this one because I love it.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
Florida man charged with assault with a deadly weapon after throwing alligator through Wendy's drive-thru. Assault alligator.
I love how many of these involve alligators too.
What's that?
I love how many of these are.
Oh, I know. Alligators. Yeah, it's so stereotypical. But,
like, of course,
apparently it keeps happening. Yeah. But it's like I love how they like considered an alligator a deadly weapon.
Have you seen the teeth on an alligator?
I know, but it's an animal, not a weapon.
An alligator is certainly different than an assault rifle.
Yes. But the fact that they were considered the same is so funny to me. I love that.
Could you imagine working at Wendy's and getting a fucking alligator thrown at you
through the window? I'm assuming it had to be a small alligator too.
I would imagine the guy wasn't like, "You're gonna get yours, bud," and just shoved a 8-foot alligator through the
like a 600-pound beast just.
Yeah. For it was probably a little guy, but still, again, animal abuse.
Yeah.
Leave the alligators alone. Don't use them as deadly weapons.
I love that story. All right, what you got?
All right. Florida man robs a bank, strips naked, then runs down the street throwing the stolen money everywhere. Commit a crime, commit another crime, give back for the first crime, and then still get arrested for both of the previous crimes.
That one's definitely drugs.
Oh yeah, if you look at this guy, like he's got like not to get gross, but he's got like the lesions and shit, like that like meth guys do. But still, that's a bummer. Robs a bank, strips naked. That's the thing too. Is like, dude, you did it. You robbed the bank. All you had to do was keep the money and keep your clothes on, and you probably would have been fine. Especially if you already robbed the bank.
Yeah, dude did it.
But nope, that
living the dream.
That meth kicks right in, and like, your clothes are a danger to you.
Yeah.
And so is this money.
What's up with that, man? Like, you do meth, and you're like, these clothes are conspiring against me.
I need to fuck something, and I need to get these clothes off of me. I don't understand it. I don't know. If you do meth, try to explain this for us.
Yep.
Please.
Want to do a couple? We're at the just about a half an hour mark. Want to do a couple more, and then we'll.
Yeah, I have 7 more. How many do you have?
A few more, but we should try to. We could find more.
That we could.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
There's literally like
There's so
infinite.
many. There's so
Yeah,
many.
like
There's so many.
we'll be good.
We'll be good. Okay.
So yeah, we'll do a part 2.
All right, your turn. Yeah,
Wanna
we'll
do
do
like
we'll do it. We'll go to the 40-minute mark. We're at 31 right now.
40.
Yeah, let's just go for it. Make it like an actual episode.
Okay. All right.
Because if we're gonna find more, we're good.
I would say like 35, but.
You guys can skip through this part. It's all right. All right.
All right. Florida man steals car, realizes there's a baby in it, drops baby off safely, and makes his getaway.
I like him.
I mean, it's like you like him, but at the same time you don't like him.
Like, don't steal a car.
Yeah, don't steal a car, but
you know,
at the same time, like, cause I can just imagine this dude's like he's like, oh yeah, got this car. Crap.
Yeah,
There's a baby in this car.
Because a lot of people would have taken that as a ransom opportunity. You know what I mean? Would have taken that as like.
But this dude, like, he's probably crazy, but he's like, man, I ain't that crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some people steal a car just because they just need a car. They don't need the kid.
No. Yeah.
Case in point.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Because that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto and first degree murder.
Yeah.
If you ended up killing the child, you go to jail for a much longer time.
Yeah.
For one versus the other.
Sure.
Know what I'm saying? So.
accidental kidnapping.
Accident, yeah. Yeah, that's a much bigger sentence than that's
this dude thought he was stealing a car, and then he was like, bro, I'm stealing a baby too.
Yeah, it's the same with the other guy with the money. It's like, well, maybe I'm gonna get charged for stripping naked, but maybe if I give the money back, maybe I won't get in trouble for the other thing. So I'll give the baby back.
It's kind of like the opioids one, where he's like, man thought he was stealing a car, stealing a baby. Guy thought he was getting opioids, gets laxatives. What you got, man?
That's a bummer. Laxatives aren't fun. Florida man has seen Avengers Endgame a record 116 times, and he's not slowing down.
Yeah, I saw that one. All right, so do we know how long Avengers is?
No, you look it up.
2 hours or something?
One, it's not a good movie. I just don't like Marvel movies.
Neither do I. That's a hot take for you.
To each their own. But I could no, I could. There's very few movies I could watch 116 times and still enjoy it.
Gotta see.
Like Rocky because I have to, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Like nothing else.
3 hours. How many times did he?
116.
3 times 116. That's 348 days divided by.
That's 348 hours.
Or hours, excuse me, divided by 24 hours. That's a total of 14 and a half days spent. That's 2 weeks you've taken out of your life to watch
Avengers Endgame.
And he ain't stopping, so...
He's not stopping. He's going to waste even more.
I'm assuming this is all in the theaters or something?
I suppose so. But, you know...
And the theaters are open or playing Avengers 24/7. So this dude has been spending... This dude probably doesn't work.
I don't know
Probably
how you could
else.
with that much free time on your hands.
But so we've watched it 114 times? 116? How much is a movie ticket? 12 times
116.
Dude spent nearly $1,400.
Just to watch Avengers. I'm gonna give you a little pro tip for this. So if you wait a couple extra months, you can just buy it.
And then you can watch it.
And you can watch it all you want. So that $1,400 turns into like $18.
Yeah.
Something to think about. Just my 2 cents.
All right, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if that's what makes you happy, you do you.
Okay,
Don't let me detract from you.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen this happen a ton of times, but Florida man tries to rob GameStop while wearing transparent bag over his head. Dude's got like a Ziploc bag over his head. I love it.
Is there a picture?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can clearly see his face.
Well, I need to see out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Drugs, man.
I don't even I know it's real, but dude, I can't even believe that that's fucking real. How dumb are you?
Dumb.
Who robs a GameStop?
That's another thing too.
Who goes into what kind of money do you think GameStop has behind the counter? They're all gamer nerds. They're all paying with credit cards.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to touch the cash.
Get me a used Wii Fit or something.
One of those Wii Fit boards.
Yeah. Want to do one more, Ben, and we'll call it?
Yeah, we'll do one more of mine. I only got a couple more. All right. Florida man wears a fuck the police shirt to court and then wins the case.
I saw that one.
A+ power move, my friend.
A+ power move. I'm curious to know what the case was about. If you can wear that shirt and still win.
And still win.
I'm gonna look that one up later.
I'm proud of you. You're not watching this, but if you are, kudos. You're my hero.
All right, and we'll call it that.
Yeah.
Got a recommendation for us today, Ben?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Did I say Viagra Boys last time?
No, I don't think so.
No. Well, that's my one.
What is it?
It's like a post-punk band.
Oh, okay.
Did I say that last time?
I feel like you did. You definitely mentioned it to me. Recommend it again.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So look that up. Another good one is Shame. It's just a band. It's called Shame.
Shame.
They're kind of cool. They're like the same thing, but they're both pretty good. Okay. All right. It's been 14.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, this has been episode 14. We'll see you in a few days. I've been Connor.
I've been Ben.
Peace.